Hi everyone. So this is a very different angle for my videos. There's some beautiful daylight coming through my window, so I thought I'd turn the camera around and face the window. Luckily it's a really foggy day and no one can see me outside because we're in lockdown in Sydney. So I thought I'd take advantage of this beautiful light and film an unboxing. So one of my favorite styles of 2021 must be January from Jon Renau. So I've now got January in the original open wefted version in 2 shades. So I have it in Malibu Blonde and I have it in a brunette. I don't remember what shade that is. So I now have my hands on a hand-tied version. So excited, and I wanted to do an unboxing because I've been kind of looking at this one because I do prefer hand-tied to open wefted caps, and I thought I'd do a bit of a comparison. So this is the box. I'm really excited. This is from Me My Wigs in the UK. It is in Palm Springs Blonde. So Palm Springs Blonde is one of my favorite Jon Renau blonde shades. I love it. I love the ashiness of Palm Springs Blonde. Not sure if I've reviewed any Palm Springs Blonde on my channel, but if I haven't, please let me know and I will definitely review some other wigs in Palm Springs Blonde. So taking it out of the box, you can see the beautiful hand-tied cap. So I really do love a hand-tied cap, especially for my bald head. I do prefer the way that it feels, how comfortable it is. So here you can see the extended nape. It has some Velcro adjusters. It has kind of different, I guess, layers of netting on the cap. So I think this middle netting, this dark one, adds more stretch, whilst the other one doesn't have too much stretch. So it's like a monofilament base, and this one is more of an elasticized that stretches on your head, just in case you wanted to know. It does have a beautiful monofilament top. It has ear-to-ear lace front. Now, I love a good ear-to-ear lace front. I actually prefer it because I do flip my wigs a little bit more. Your standard, you know, Velcro covered ear tabs as well. So really excited to try this. And yes, it's not petite, it's a regular size. So I think Jon Renau hand-tied wigs don't come in petite. I could be wrong. As a Jon Renau ambassador, I should know that, but I don't think they do. So this is January in Palm Springs Blonde. You can see the curls haven't been combed out or anything. So it looks really cute. I really like that, like how she looks. Palm Springs Blonde is one of my favorite blonde shades, as I mentioned. It is FS17 101 S18. All right, so enough talking about what it looks like. I'm gonna try it on. Ooh, that's super pretty. All right, let me try and find a way that January will kind of sit on my head. So this is not going to be a styling video. Head on over to my Instagram to see how I style January and kind of loosen up some of the curls, find the parting space. But for now, I just want to try it on. I have a 20.8 centimeter circumference head size. So I run between petite to average. So this is a really beautiful snug fit on me. It does have a little bit of stretch because it is hand tied. So it is, yeah, it'll fit up to a standard average. But for those of you who are petite, you will absolutely love the hand-tied version of January. So looking for a comb. I'm actually sitting at my desk where I do my work as well as film videos sometimes. I can't find a comb. Okay, a comb is found. So I'm going to just really kind of lightly comb out some of these waves and the curls. I said I wasn't going to play around with this, but geez, she's a joy to play with. Let me just say that. Okay, this is January. Oh, so lovely, so comfortable. This is going to have to do for now. So the hand-tied version does still have a bit of bulk to it. So, you know, the January open wefted cap does have a bit of bulk. You know, to maintain this wave pattern and this style, you do need a little bit more fibre or a bit of bulk to keep your curls and your waves nice and bouncy. So it still does have that little extra bulk, but it's really beautiful, as you can see. Really love the way that it's sitting on my head. Oh, super comfortable. Hand tie caps from Jon Renau and the smart lace and all of those special features really are made for those of us who have complete hair loss. I wish I could buy all my wigs hand tied, but you know, they are a little bit pricey and I do like to try different styles as well. So that's the downside of being a bit of a wig addict like myself, is you don't just stick to one style. So anyway, let me come up close and show you the lace front. So this is a beautiful lace front. You know, and with those ashier knots and the ashier roots, the roots really are kind of invisible, which is stunning on this wig. So I'll come up close so I can show you the parting. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is right now. I really love this shade. Happy to have it in the hand-tied version as well, because I think I might get a bit more wear out of the hand-tied version in winter, which is winter right now in Australia. So, you know, they are a little bit warmer because they do sit on your head quite nicely. And I think I could probably wear this a lot more often to client meetings. Okay, so I said I would compare it to the regular January. So this is the open wefted cap. Now, I think I might just first show you what she looks like side by side. Oops, and I have a little clip in this. So I do wear my January often clipped to the side, just so the fronts don't flip in the face. And I'll show you what she looks like side by side. This is Malibu Blonde, so it is obviously a lot warmer, but it is still from the California Blondes collection, as is Palm Springs Blonde. So this is what she looks like. They both have the kind of long face framing layer here in the front. So that's exactly the same. Now, I've had this January for quite some time and the waves have dropped, but I will show you what they look like side by side so you can see if, you know, if you are worried that the January wave or the curl is too tight for you, they do drop slightly, you know, and especially with some combing and whatnot, they do drop, and over time you'll see that they do loosen a little bit and they become a little bit more beachier versus this out of the box spiral. Super cute. Okay, I'm going to take the January off so that I can show you what they both look like inside. Okay, so I have both wigs side by side. You can see this is very well worn. So they both have that monofilament top, as you can see here. They both are extended lace ear to ear, but I find that the hand-tied version is a little bit more extended to the ear tab, like it runs straighter, whilst this January kind of curves a little bit. Now again, this January is slightly more worse for wear. I've had her for a little while, so you know, she's been through a lot, but yeah, it could definitely be that this lace around the ear tab is slightly straighter. That's little details, but I thought the little details count in these kind of wig reviews. Okay, and the main difference obviously is the back and the cap construction. So I'm actually going to put the dimensions up on screen. Because it's going to be too much of a hassle to measure both of these, but they're very similar. I mean, there's not much difference between both, except one is obviously hand-tied and the other one is open wefted. So I'm going to put my old January on and compare it that way, because I felt the new one and I haven't worn this for a little while. Okay, so I have the January Petite, and I think in my brunette as well. So again, she's a little worse for wear. She's ready to have a bit of a wash. So she was in my wash pile of wigs, but I wanted to take her out and show you what she looks like. So off the bat, I feel like this one's a little bit longer. Yeah, I feel like the new January, the hand-tied version, is slightly longer around the nape and around the front. So it could be in my mind, you know, and after I see the footage and start editing and putting the dimensions on the screen, I'll know exactly the differences. But there are options. Obviously there is a price difference between hand-tied and open wefted, and yeah, you know, it's completely up to you. They both feel very comfortable on the scalp, and they sit really nicely. The petite on me fits beautifully. The ear tabs are in the same place. There's not too much difference. They both have the same, more or less, you know, body to it. So if you are looking for the same type of body and the same type of movement, they both have that same fullness. Obviously it's hand-tied. Obviously the hand-tied version will move a little better and a bit more freely because the knots are tied to the base versus sewn onto the wefts. So, you know, it just depends on preference. They're both extremely beautiful colors. You know, the entire range of Jon Renau colors are there as well. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one back on. Okay, the hand-tied version is so comfortable. You know, you can see it is a little bit longer. Now it's not just in my mind, but I feel like it is just a tad longer, which is fine. I don't mind that. It feels like it's longer just on the one side. No, it's not. It's probably just dropped a little bit more. But anyway, yeah, you can see, you know, just by a really quick comparison of the original January and the hand-tied version, that there are tiny differences already. I can feel, you know, the cap is obviously a little bit more comfortable. The ear-to-ear lace is slightly more extended on the hand-tied version, and I feel that this is slightly longer than the original open wefted version. Okay, so I just wanted to describe this beautiful color because Palm Springs Blonde, as I mentioned, is one of my absolute favorite Jon Renau ashy blondes. So just a little bit about this shade. It is a really cool medium blend of that ashy blonde. It's got a lot of platinum all over that ashy light blonde base. So that platinum, that 101, is just all over. And then it has this really beautiful light ash brown root. And this ash brown root is probably what I love most on this shade. So I love the way that it blends with that ash blonde and the platinum to create kind of like a really seamless hairstyle or hair shade or coloring. So I really like ashy roots because I do my eyebrows quite ashy. I don't mind a warm brown root when I guess the tone of the wig is a little bit warmer as well. So I'm not a big fan of the either pitch black, white root or platinum hair kind of a thing. So I prefer to stay away from those, I guess, really stark tonal differences. And the ashy light brown root is stunning. So that's why I love this shade so much. I just realized that I've been calling this Malibu Blonde, but it's not, it's Laguna Blonde. I had to go find the label again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll edit over the rest of the video with a bit of a words on screen that it's actually Laguna Blonde. So I just want to explain the differences between Palm Springs Blonde and Laguna Blonde, which are both part of the California Blondes collection. So both shades do have a lot of platinum in them. Obviously, the platinum here is against an light blonde ashy base, whilst here it's over a soft medium gold base. So that's the difference. So you have your soft medium gold base on this, and here you have your light blonde ashy base. So they both have platinum, although the platinum highlights on Palm Springs Blonde is actually 101, and on Laguna Blonde it's 102. So that's the main difference. So I think it's the tonality of the platinum against the warm blonde versus the platinum on the ash blonde that makes it really quite different. Obviously, you know, it is a lot warmer on Laguna Blonde versus the ashiness, and the roots are very different. So both have light brown roots. On Palm Springs Blonde, the roots are a light ashy brown, and on Laguna Blonde, they are a light golden brown. So yeah, this is really fun for summertime. I really love how light this is and how warm this is and fun. And this is just my all-time favorite blonde. So yes, this is the color comparison of Palm Springs Blonde versus Laguna Blonde from Jon Renau. I mentioned the length differences just a minute ago, and I've taken them off and I wanted to hold them side by side, and you can see that Palm Springs Blonde, or the hand-tied version, is just maybe less than half an inch longer. So yeah, I thought I'd show you what these look like side by side. So yeah, that is my really quick unboxing of January by Jon Renau in Palm Springs Blonde in the hand-tied cap. So if you do have any questions and you'd like to know more, let me know down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And this week is from Mimo Wigs, and I'm really happy to announce that for those subscribers who are in Australia and New Zealand, Mimo Wigs now has an Australian website. So all of the wigs and all of her products are in Australian currency. So look down in the description box for that link. I'll have the link to January from Mimo Wigs down in the description box, and I'll also include some codes. You know, I don't get any kickback from those codes, but if you wish to save some money, then please check those out. So yes, thanks for checking out my unboxing today, and I hope you like this new setup. It's a bit more casual, a little bit more, you know, chill. I wanted to unbox this with you guys in the natural light so that you can see the color and, you know, do that really quick comparison with the regular version. So if there are any other videos that you'd like to see, please let me know down below. I actually do have an extensive personal wig collection. So yeah, if there's anything you've seen me wear on my Instagram that I might not have reviewed here and you'd like to know more about it, then just let me know down below. So thanks again for watching, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.